my nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much love drives a man insane. You broke my will, but what a thrill. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
Hey brothers and sisters, welcome back to the Worldview podcast. Today we're doing another interview, and I got Mike here, and we're in his truck going up to Mariba. And yeah, I'm just going to interview him, ask him some questions.
Yeah,
let's get into it.
alright.
So the first question is, when did you come to really know Yahusha and hear his voice?
Well, I think getting into Yahusha properly was when I was immersed, but to actually get to know him and hear his voice and everything, I'd say a year and a half is when it first really started. Yeah, and since then it's gotten a lot stronger. In the recent months, especially, has really gotten a lot more emphasis and I guess prioritizing him and prioritizing him and doing what he wants. Yeah, I think the last few months there have been a lot of that, but in general, when I first properly heard him and was trying to get into it a lot more, say about a year ago.
Okay. And so why do you think it only a year ago it started to become that real? Because obviously you grew, as soon as you were born, we all grew up under the teachings of knowing Yahusha. So why only that recent do you think it's really become real to you?
I don't think any of us really had the right understanding. I know personally, until recently, I also haven't had the right understanding. And also, it wasn't a, what's the word? A priority. It wasn't something that I was putting my time and effort into as much as I am now. And I think, not having a proper understanding was a big factor, because, when we were being raised in it, we were still doing all the old traditions and, calling him Yahuwah, going by, this two and everything. But now, obviously, we know Yahuwah is Yahusha, and all of it's kind of been simplified down into a clearer and easy understanding of, the vein and who Yahusha is, how to be in Yahusha.
And so what do you think what's been the biggest thing you've had to overcome in your life?
I'd say the world and temptation from the world, because when you're out working and you have friends and, there's things like video games and whatnot, when you go anywhere near the world, even just for work, you kind of get bombarded with it, and it can be difficult to fight off if you don't have the right mindset.
Yeah.
And I think for a while, I didn't have that right mindset, and so I was kind of getting caught up with the video games and going out with friends, and but obviously now it's not really the case. But I'd say that's definitely a big thing to overcome.
And so how did you get out of it?
Well, I think the clearer understanding of Yahusha, what he wants of us. There's not much time left. Properly understanding how little time we have left, and going through everything and facing that the world is ending soon. All of it's going to be gone, and we have to make our own deliverance. So spending all that time in the world is not going to get you anywhere. When it's Yahusha you need to be pleasing. And I think facing that was what kind of opened my eyes to, what am I doing? Get out of that and try and pursue what he wants.
Why do you think, out of everything in your life, that's been the biggest thing that you've had to overcome? Why has it been? Why is it such a big thing?
Well, because when we were raised, obviously, we were raised in Yahusha, and we kind of had mum and dad guarding us. And then once I got a job at Domino's, and I was working, I had money, and once I got my license, and I was at Domino's, and I was, I could go out and do what I wanted to do, and didn't have that same guidance over me that was initially there, and so it acted as kind of a, you think of it as like a freedom, but it's not really. And when you get caught up in that mindset, it can really take you away from Yahusha.
Do you have any advice for other people your age, young adults?
Yeah, I'd say just face what the world is. It's all, sin and short-time pleasures, and nothing actually sticks. The only thing that does is Yahusha. So face it's all going to end. There's not much time left. And just chase after it, because there's nothing for you in the world.
And is there anything you want to say to older generations about me?
I think older generations, to say to them, I would say just encourage the younger generations. Don't try and hold them back, and get into Yahusha yourself. Get in there, do it, act as a example.
And lastly, what are your plans, I guess? Like, you only got about a year, maybe? What's your plans coming into the future? Or what's left of it?
Keep doing the mandate, spread Yahusha around, get him in, reach my generation, and just keep working on my relationship with him.
Why do you think doing the mandate is so important?
Because there's no way for anyone in the world to, with everything that's out there, there's nothing that really shares the truth the same as we can through the mandate. Everything is hidden, and when they don't look for it, they can't find it. So this is kind of a thing to hook them so they can start thinking about it and try and look for it themselves.
Was there anything else you wanted to say to anyone watching? Younger generation, older generation, family, friends, anything?
Just get into Yahusha and be there, be present. Don't neglect him. If you're actively listening, he'll tell us what he wants us to do. So we don't need to worry about, doing the wrong thing if we're listening to what he's saying and we're checking it with the word.
Yeah. Thanks, brothers and sisters, for joining us for another Worldview interview. And we'll be back with Brandon next time. See you.
See ya.